What is up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of AOS Trash Pandas. I'm your host, Rob, and with me, as usual, is my co-host, Carson. How's it going, Carson?
Pretty great, Rob. How about yourself?
Pretty darn good. He's not from the meat dimension this week, but I think you're on your way to Atlanta right now, aren't you?
Yes, as you can see, I'm flying through the air. This is actually first class. GW put me up in one of those Air Emirates. You know how you get like a whole apartment
Wow.
in your plane now? Yeah.
Amazing. You
Pretty
deserve
rad.
it, frankly.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Stark says, hey, Carson. What up, Stark?
Hey, Stark. Stop
Yo.
beating me with your Stormcast.
Air, Keith, Stark, Kenrick's in the chat, I see. Tom, what up, guys? I hope everyone's doing great. We've got a fun show planned. We've got, a few things to go over first, and then we're going to be doing the Grand Championship of list names for the World Championship of Warhammer. That was too many championships. So it should be fun. Now, okay, now it's you. I see.
Now you recognize me.
Now I get it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I set this up on Discord like a fool and not on my Google Meets. Little behind the scenes action. Let me open up a cool random IPA from some cool hip place that I'm just gonna drink because I'm such a cool hip guy.
Yeah. Did it come out of the meat dimension?
Yes, it did, and that's why it's the
That makes
color of
sense.
flesh.
Whoa. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a beer?
Yes, it's a. You may not have heard of it. It's an Italian San Pellegrino. This cool new brewery that was made out of a converted tire factory down on Lonsdale near the shipyards. You know,
I can't tell how much of you're being serious and how much you're not. Like there was like tire stores down there, down in Lower Lonsdale.
Ireland is legit. That's where we all get our tires from. But there's also
fair.
a ton of breweries right on that street that used to be, mechanic shops.
Yep.
But I digress.
Okay. Awesome. So, did you get a chance to check out the rumor engine? Oh, actually, sorry, real quick.
Yes.
How are the levels? Someone complained last week that we were out of sync. Could everyone please, every week, anytime we are out of sync at all, if one of us is higher or lower than the other, please let us know. We really appreciate it. We want it to be enjoyable as enjoyable as possible for everyone. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I thought, yeah, I agree with Kenrick. Carson looks damn good this week.
Oh, thanks, Kenrick.
Yeah. So the rumor engine.
Yes, the all-important rumor engine here. I saw it right before we began.
Right.
I had
As did I.
quick gander.
Uh-huh.
We run a pretty tight ship around here. It appears to be some kind of blade. Dare I say twin blade?
That's true. Yeah. So it looks elvish to me, right? But I don't think it's a fantasy elf. I think it's a space elf. I think it's Eldar. Because if you look at like the the hilt kind of area, it's got like kind of like a sci-fi kind of look to it instead of.
Dare I say maybe even Drakari?
It might be Drakari. It is kind of like what's barbed a little bit. I could see it being Drakari for sure.
Yeah, that's a fair
some kind
point.
of space elf is what I'm thinking.
Jason says tuning fork. Maybe
tuning fork.
Tuning fork.
Yep. It's like one of those. It's like one of those dual function kinds of things. You can tune your forks, whatever you use tuning forks for, or you can stab people and kill them. Two
Sometimes
functions.
both at once. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like ding, stab. Thanks for that. Anyway, so yeah, it does look like some kind of 40K thing. Oh, isn't that some sort of famous 40K weapon? I'm not a 40K guy, but I think it is. That says Ludivicus, and thanks for joining us. I don't know, Air. Why do you find Carson so attractive today? I find him attractive all the time, but I can see it being like today is a particularly good day for him. You know, maybe it's his mustache. It's looking very crisp, and yeah,
Packaged.
yeah, sharp. It does look like
Correct.
something 40K. So I guess
It
we could
does.
just move right along. We have a lot to cover today, or a lot of listings
do.
to review. So the Slaves to Darkness book is coming out. Yeah. What?
Very exciting.
Yeah, it is. It looks different, and that's really cool. I'm glad to see that someone, even if it wasn't Skaven and Stormcast, are getting a lot more love put into them in between the index and the actual Battletome.
I'm kind of surprised we're seeing changes this early. I thought that the Slaves of Darkness Battletome would probably be another kind of copy and paste from the index, which is not a hot take. I think a lot of people thought that.
I thought the same thing. You know, I
Yeah.
thought we would get like a little more, but it looks like we're getting a lot more.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna like. So we've seen some pretty powerful rules, like the Nurgle chosen thing, where you can put it on it where they don't get exploding sixes even against shooting, which
Right.
seems nuts, right?
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things. Like, remember when we were hearing about the indexes and we're like, oh, Gits are gonna suck and Iron Jaws are gonna be totally OP, and then the opposite was true. You know what I mean?
That
Or
was
maybe not.
the best. That
Yeah.
was, I mean, I was driving down with Kenrick to Feast of Blades a few weeks ago, and we were reminiscing about all the hot takes. How
Yeah.
Nurgle was going to be broken good.
Right.
How IDK was going to be unstoppable. There was some and Iron Jaws. Everyone's like, I guess Iron Jaws are fucking S tier.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's too early to tell. It's too early to call.
It's too early to call, so we'll wait and see what happens. Ludivicus and Keith reminded me that there are some units going away. The Soul Grinder, the War Shrine, and both Lords on Manticore, which is too bad a little bit. It looks like they're not doing anything new, but it's not super unexpected. The book is freaking deep, you know? It's already big.
Not unlike Stormcast
Yeah.
or Skaven for that matter. There's a lot of models in there, and a lot of them are amazing. So culling some of the line probably opens up some future developments too.
It's true. Yeah, they did that with Skaven. They did that with Slaves to Darkness already, and they did it with Stormcast. And it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully they bring some more new and interesting units, and then some of these old units get shuffled off to the old world where people will appreciate them over there, and it's a circle of life, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. So then there was a couple other things on the preview show. They did show like the news, the Mouth of Sauron model that's coming. No, it's not actually. Yeah, obviously it's the Chaos Sorcerer, I think. But super awesome looking model. That's really cool. I'm surprised they're doing another sorcerer, a Chaos Sorcerer. Like, I feel like they could have done something else.
Too.
Like,
Aren't there 2 new ones coming technically?
maybe it seems
Because
like
there was
we're
like that
getting
kind of special edition one, and then
Right.
anyway, with the skull
seems
helmet
like-
that everybody was yelling about.
Oh, right. Him too. And then,
Yeah.
and then there's this guy. Or is this what you mean with the skull helmet? I don't think
I
so, right?
swear there was one that was more skull looking.
Okay, I
less
think you're
horns,
right.
More skull face. Yeah.
And like, are they the new Primaris Lieutenant? Basically, like the Chaos Sorcerer.
Mhm.
It's just like
Yeah, that or a vampire lord on foot.
That's true. That's
Um,
another one.
That's another
goodness.
one.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
But, good for them. I say good for them.
But you know what though? Wouldn't it have been so much cooler if we'd gotten like Ogroid Therodon champion? You know what I mean? Like they're bringing out I don't know if it's like official or not, but they showed or we've seen like a leak or something for that Hobgrot's Slitta champion guy. I don't know if he got officially shown. Like that's the kind of thing that they should be doing. It's like a different kind of unit, but they've got a champion within, you know.
Yes.
I guess Auric War Clans are next then too, if we're seeing that guy.
I mean, it certainly bodes that might be the case.
Right?
We'll find out. They've got to be close to coming up if they're already shipping out boxes that are being
That's
leaked.
true.
But stranger things have happened. Someone was once shipped a new Dante way before the new Dante model was coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
true. That was
kind of
quite a
fun.
bit before. But
Yeah.
it might be about the same kind of timeline, because
hmm
Slaves Darkness comes out in like 3 weeks. We probably
hmm
won't see like whatever book it is next until January at least. Like they never do stuff in December, right? So probably like January, maybe February.
Right.
But yeah. But although then again, we are getting that Christmas box of Orc or of Iron Jaws, and they don't
Yep.
usually do that right before they put out a book. I don't know.
I do feel like the normal kind of timeline is still slightly pushed off because of I hate to say the C word, but COVID, and like I still
Oh,
think they're kind of catching up because even the old world came out in January.
yeah,
And
that was
that like
weird.
that was last year, and
And
that's
that
the
wasn't planned.
weirdest.
That wasn't
January
planned.
6th. So like
Yeah. Yeah.
everything feels like it's pushed still behind,
I can see that.
Yeah.
They originally were planning on doing the we know because like leaks that like came out way beforehand, but they were planning on doing the old world around now last year. It was supposed to come out beforehand, but
Yeah, see, so that kind of it makes sense like they would do it before Christmas.
right.
That'd be a great time to sell these huge, super expensive boxes, right? So like
Books
coming out
and-
like
yeah.
January 6th seems like they're still playing a little bit of catch up. And I'm sure it's a logistical nightmare to balance all this stuff. So
That's true.
it seems a little bit like that. So I think our prediction, normally we kind of can get it down to a bit of a clockwork with this stuff, but this whole rollout has felt a little bit funny to me.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, so here's the Chaos Sorcerer, and then we're getting the
Looks beautiful.
It does, and then there's that Nurgle Underworlds warband.
Oh my goodness, I love that. Yes,
They're
yes.
so cool. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even notice until today. There's like that guy with the grub on his back, and the tongue is going through his head. This
Out
guy
his
here for
mouth or
people who are
something?
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
out of his mouth. And then obviously there's the guy with the cauldron in his belly, that weird like distended cauldron belly thing.
Yeah.
But my favorite, as usual, is the animal. I love the fly just cruising along and slurping something up off the ground or whatever he's doing. Yeah.
The fly is so good.
And honestly, if anything, the Seraphon one is even cooler. It's like
Yeah.
basically Gorok and a couple of duders and a little like little swarm of insects or whatever they're called, jungle swarms. Insanely beautiful, absolutely amazing. Let us know at home, and in the chat here if you guys are looking forward to Slaves of Darkness, either of the Underworld's war bands or any of that stuff. Let us know what you think is coming out next too. Would love to hear it. And while I'm on the subject, by the way, are our levels okay? I remember I asked, but I don't remember seeing anything.
How are we sounding this evening?
Yeah, how are we
everyone?
sounding, guys? Let us know. Please let us know anytime we're out of sync at all in terms of the levels. But yeah, let us know what you guys think is coming. And while we're on the subject, like I said before, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave a comment if you're enjoying yourself. It helps. It really helps the channel expand. And you hear it from everyone, but it's one of those things that
It's a truism.
It's a truism. It's one of those like things that Kenrick always talks about, like a call to action. If he were here, I'm sure he would have brought it up. But he talks about like just it's a call to action. It's
That's
just
so
like,
annoying.
I mean, but he's right though. When he's right, he's right.
When he's right, he's right. Still
Right?
annoying though.
So the levels are good according to Air and Matthew. We really appreciate you guys letting us know. Honestly, each week, if it's out at all, just let us know because you're only helping us.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Are you ready?
I am as ready as I'm going to be.
I was gonna say, so there's 124 names to do. Oh, yeah. And so we're gonna be going through them. So our system, for those of you who are new to this whole thing, we kind of created our own like subgenre of list reviews where we review the names, and there are different levels to it. So what I think most of the people are going to be are that didn't understand the assignment, which means they just didn't know that coming up with a fun, funny, quirky kind of name for their list is a thing. They didn't realize that anyone's going to actually even look at it, probably. But that just means that, like the title goes, they didn't understand the assignment. And because this is the AOS Trash Panda podcast, everything that's like kind of in the middle is in the bin. It's in the garbage bin, right? And that's actually a compliment because, it's kind of like our podcast, right? Where it's endeared to us. So it's dear to us.
We're all
so,
in the bin, but some of us are looking at the stars.
Yes, but some of us are looking at the stars. Some of us are at the top of the bin, which means like it doesn't get much better than that. It's like a very, very good, funny, whatever name. The middle of the bin is obviously just middle of the pack. It's like where, like your hamburger wrappers are going to be. Kenrick, if he was here, he might have, maybe he tossed like a pickle or something that was looking a little funky. Like that's where the middle of the bin. The bottom of the bin, you don't want to be at the bottom of the bin. The bottom is the bin of you understood the assignment, but man, it's pretty rough. It's not great, but you get a pass. It's like a solid D, or C- if you're here in Canada. It's where the juices went. It's funky. You don't want to be there. But the top of the bin, like lemon zest and, maybe a little lettuce, a banana peel. It's all good stuff up there. But if you're one of the very special few, and I feel terrible because I don't remember the person's name, but last time we did a list review, there was a Beastman list called the Amber Herd.
That was Mason Knox, yes.
Mason. Oh, how did I forget Mason? He's been on this podcast. Awesome guy, awesome player.
You only had to review thousands of lists by now.
That's fair. I appreciate that. But still, Mason is a friend, and I apologize to him right now. And yeah, that was an amazing list. And, unfortunately, we don't have the current world champion of list naming. It's Kenrick. I think he's in the chat right now.
He does appear to be in the chat. He
is in the chat, and he is the current world champion. He had you were there, Carson, but
I was.
But he had the best name I've ever encountered. He was playing Stormcast Eternals, and his list name. Actually, you'd said it better than me the last time.
It was Fart Vast Nocturnals.
Insane. Like that was clearly the best name we've ever come across.
Top of the bin.
I thought we were going to get him on the podcast to like do, as the reigning champion to review all the plebes list names out there. But, he's with us here in spirit. Team FVN for sure. Litivicus, thank you so much. The crafty and ever dodging Sasquatch that you are. So I guess, should we just go into it? Should we just start?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's fire away.
The first one, do you have what's called Best Coast pairings up? Nope. He is frozen. Am I still live? Oh dear. I hope he didn't lose power. Let me make sure that it's... Can you guys still hear me? I am still live, right? Because the only thing... Okay, I appear to be still live. Amber Heard is still number one in your heart. Okay, I'm here, right? Carson is frozen. For everyone else... I'm super nervous because I forgot to mention this, by the way. We are, it's very windy out. And so he might've lost power. We're kind of sort of expecting it. I'm just going to, oh, no, he's just really gone. What is up, everyone? Oh dear. I'm so sorry. To another apparently I left that on. Oh, okay. Stark says our power is flickering too. Damn. Okay, I just got a text message. I'm assuming that's from him. I'm still here, everyone. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. I bet he lost power. Okay, I'm back. I'm still here. I'm leaving no dead air. Okay. He says, be there in a sec. You just lost power, but it came back on. Okay. No need to panic, everyone. That was close. Oh, man. I hope... So, again, we might lose power. I'm so sorry. If we do... Obviously, there's nothing I can do about it, and then it just sucks. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab my... I got one of those battery... I'm going to sound like I'm down a tunnel, but I'm really still here. I got one of those battery-powered lights, and... Because it's going to be literally pitch black in here if I lose power. So... Okay. He's back! From the meat dimension. I just got out this battery-powered light just in case I lose power. And that way I'm not literally in a cave. But you just pull up on it. And it's really bright.
Did you just lose power too?
No, I didn't lose power.
Just me?
It was just you. Sorry, I didn't want to take the
I've
time.
actually never lost power. I'm just going to...
Oh, God. No! I mean, it is meat dimension fluctuations. Thank you, Air. I totally agree. I hope you're okay, buddy. This is what you come to expect of this podcast, though, right? Like, this really shouldn't surprise anyone. Although, like, this time, it's I don't know how anyone could blame us for this particular situation. Okay, here one second. I better text him. I wonder if he lost power. Because I'm not sure whether to just start with the lists or... Yeah. Did you lose power again? Question mark. Everyone can listen to me voice type on the air. Okay, well, the show must go on, right? So I'm going to just start up and then I'll try and save the ones that are good. Can we just verify that he's actually losing power and not just messing with us? Seems like that's true. That is pretty Carson. He came back online. He said he's going to use his phone. It's not your fault. Oh, man. This is so funny. I don't know, like, this is kind of... Yo, Carson!
Whoa.
Is it dark in there?
My lights come back on. I'm just going to use my phone in case it happens again.
Fair enough. We can...
Wow, I've never lost power. I don't live in North Van. My poor mom loses power every time there's a storm.
Oh,
and
really?
I had messaged you before being like, hey, this might happen tonight.
Yep. I mean, I might lose power. I believe Carson lives in North Van.
I mean...
But what's funny is I lived on East 2nd on Lower Lonsdale. I never lost power once in 15 years. Not once. But up here where I am now, yeah, we lose power at least once a year. Okay. Are we ready to go?
Some technical things. So I can't screen share or see the list names.
That's okay.
I'll just boot it up. Okay.
I can read them out to you. It'll be like a reveal, right?
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So the first one is Aaron Elias Newbaum's list for Ideneth Deepkin. Okay.
Okay.
And it is, are you ready? Wet turtles. This person understood the assignment.
They're definitely, yeah, they've submitted for the assignment.
They have.
How many turtles do they have in the list?
Ooh, that's a great question. I see one. Oh no, I see two. Sorry, there's two. There's two. Because otherwise it would be wet turtle, Right.
That was the first thing that came to mind for me. Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the strength of the list, by the way. We're just talking about the names.
The name.
This is what you've all signed up for. Okay. I'm going to say, yeah, I was like, Ludivicus nailed it. He said lower mid bin.
A pillar of our community.
We have to pick what. Yeah, it's true. That's absolutely true. Oh man. The problem is this is the first one. I'm sorry. I'm going to say lower bin. I'm going to say lower bin, because, and maybe he's a victim of going first here, but I'm expecting a lot, right?
Someone's got to fall on that grenade.
Someone has to fall on it. You know, I was kind of hoping for someone who didn't understand the assignment so we can just start throwing bombs at people and then get to some good stuff. But yeah, what do you think, Carson?
Yes, I got to go with you and Lodi on this one. I think lower mid bin is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, low bin. Matthew says low. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along, we've got Abe Al Hayali from Sweden, and they are playing Ossiarch Bone Reapers, and the name of the list is just Abe, which is their name. So I think it's a pretty easy. Didn't understand the assignment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bin it.
Okay.
Bin it.
Unless they're insanely narcissistic, which is fine. But how are we to know?
Cool name. It's a cool name.
It's a great name. Okay. Adam Cunis from Wales, Lumineth Realm Lords, and the list name is 2,000 out of 2,000 points. There is no list name. I'm going to have to go with didn't understand the assignment.
Look at us go here. We're flying through them.
We're flying through these things. Okay. Next up is Albin Glauman, also from Sweden. They are playing Fire Slayers, and the list name is 1980 out of 2,000 points. Another didn't understand the assignment. There's way too much buildup for these people who did not understand the assignment, but I don't. We're going to get to people who did, so I've just got to believe, right?
That's right.
Alexander Cotter. Yeah, exactly. Alexander Cotter from the United States. Gloomspite Gets. Oh, I love this look. Wow, the cinematography, right?
This is, I should have done this earlier, but I'm just going to light a candle.
Smart. Oh, did it come in handy?
Just went out. My power just went out.
What the heck?
I really called that.
That was amazing timing, by the way. That was insane.
It's very tough getting around with my phone was in the other room. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't distracted by it for our stream, and then I'm just stumbling over things in pitch blackness.
That's why I've got this thing right here handy.
You're a wise man.
Well, not really. I bought them. No, we're back.
And we're back. This is
that's so wild. Like I've never experienced like that kind of intermittent blackout before. It's always like either brownouts, just flickers, or all or nothing kind of thing. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So Gloomspite Gets, right? Alex Cotter, his list name is A Bonking We Will Go.
Here we go, Alex. A Bonking We Will Go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sorry, just for context, can you give me a little flavor of what's in there?
Gloomspite Gets, it's Scragrot, 2 reinforced Troggoths, Trug, another, Dankhold Trogbost, Dankhold Troggoth, and another unit of 3 Rockgut Troggoth. So it's a lot of bonking. It's a lot of bonking, yeah. What do you think?
I'm going to say at least mid bin, maybe even upper mid. Let's say mid. Let's
I'm going to say mid. Yeah, I'm going to say mid. I think it's it's clever, it's cute, so it's not a C minus. It's
a bonking we will go.
Exactly. Has Carbson made sure to turn off anything that might get broken by power fluctuations, like off at the power point? That's a good point.
A good idea.
I'm actually.
What might break? Should I be unplugging? What should I be unplugging?
thing I'm going to actually kind of mess with. Thank you so much for that, by the way. that's a really good
wisdom
point.
right there.
Yeah, that's really strong wisdom. Someone who's used to the blackouts. I'm just going to like literally turn off a couple of electronic devices that get mad at me when I don't like fully shut them down. But okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So hopefully I'm set now. And hopefully my power doesn't go out. But I feel like if I didn't turn off a couple of things, then it would have gone out, if that makes sense. You know, like like Murphy's Law or something.
Precisely.
Okay, so mid-bin Alex Cotter. Okay. So
We have a baseline now.
we have a baseline. I think we absolutely do. Alexander Gonzalez, United States, Night Haunt. And the list name is, there's a ghost symbol. It says spooky in all caps. And then it says booze with intermittent like uppercase and lowercase O's. Like
Okay.
booze. So it's spooky booze cruise. And then another ghost symbol. Another ghost emoji.
Have we seen emojis before?
Yes. It might have been Alexander Gonzalez who did it too.
That feels.
I feel like it was.
That feels like new tech to me. I actually didn't know that
Did they
BCP,
accepted it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
you'd think
the app, actually.
you'd think it'd be little like squares. You know,
yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
Like the missing
Yeah.
data. Huh. Cool.
Yeah. I think that's upper bin for me.
Spooky Booze Cruise. It's got some good wordplay. I think you're right. I think it's upper bin.
And it has the uppercase and lowercase O's, so it's like it's got the woo, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if is it Vincent Price or someone who used to do those voices back in the old movies? I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. So okay, what you're good with upper bin?
I'm good with upper bin.
That's the list name to beat at this point.
Okay.
Right? There's not a lot of competition so far, but still.
We have a baseline and we have an upper baseline.
Exactly. Okay, so Alexander, and now we've got Alexander Sporel from Germany, Disciples of Zeech. And then it's just called Disciples of Zeech, Weird Flame Host. So didn't understand the
haven't
assignment.
penetrated the German market yet.
No, we have not. Maybe this will get back to them.
Yeah.
The Germans are coming, though. Okay.
They always are.
Alexis Boucher from Canada. Soulblight Gravelords. And the name is Allegiant Soulblight Gravelords. Didn't understand the assignment. Damn it. All this build up constantly. It's killing me. Okay.
This is going to be a rough one.
This is going to be a rough one. Andre Bunjak. Let's go with Bunjak. From Serbia. Coming from far. Lumineth Realm Lords. And the list name is... this is actually... Okay, wow, this is... I did not expect it. I was going to say, this is not going to be good. He's from Serbia. Like, he's never heard of making a funny list name. So it's LRL. You ready?
Yeah.
And then the name is Cape Simulator. That's kind of sick. Am I wrong? Like, because it's
I like
LRL, right?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
That's so clever.
And sorry, Serbia, you said?
He's from Serbia. I was just like, there's no way he's ever heard of, like, you know, because, like, I feel like we made up the whole, like, rating people's list names thing.
He's
I don't
just
think
already
I've ever...
cool.
I don't think I've ever heard of anyone doing that before. This is upper about this one, upper bin.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's saying upper bin. Honestly, okay, so like above upper bin, I think I said this at the start, but there is the 5-0 in our hearts, right?
Right. The top, the creme de la creme.
It's so soon to pull out 5-0 in your heart. LRL were designed so if you line them all up, the wind is blowing in one direction. Upper bin. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
We have some legends of our community here
I
pushing
guess
for a hard upper bin. I can't disagree with them.
I can't disagree with that either. I feel like if I were to like grade on a curve of like
Oh, I
someone who's
misunderstood Star.
from another country, almost 5-0, yeah, totally. Yeah, I think that's where it is. Honestly, if we're to grade on the curve of someone whose native language isn't English, I think this is like an instant. I'm gonna reserve the right to come back to this one. Okay.
Okay, bookmark that one, but it's
Yeah,
at least
bookmark
an
it.
upper bin.
It's at least an upper bin. Okay. Andre Bunyak, and moving on. Antoine Dumont from Belgium, Disciples of the Titsnitch, and it says Zeech blessings from Belgium. I can't tell if he understood the assignment or not. I think so.
That's at least mid bin.
Really? Okay. I was actually going to say lower bin just because it's just like, I don't even understand it, but it does have that kind of kooky sense of humor that I do enjoy. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladificus says about Andre's
Previous.
list, he said it's like a 4-1-1. So he lost one and tied one. Yeah. Or 4-0-1, I would say.
Leviticus is playing those 6-game tournaments that are popping up
That's
now.
true. Oh, that's true. There's that too. Yeah. That's true. There is that. Okay. LRL did not consult Edna Mode. This list name drank too much Belgian beer. Yeah. Okay. Let's go mid bin. I think that's fair. We got to get through all the dozens and dozens of like didn't understand the assignments. So, okay. We've got Antu from Finland, Stormcast Eternals. And it's Stormcast Eternals, Ruination Brotherhood. Didn't understand these. Yeah.
There it is.
I mean, they're from Finland, and that other guy's from freaking Serbia, and he knew the assignment.
Yeah.
Got to kick it up a notch, Antu, but we love you. Okay. Benjamin Hosking from the United States, Slaves to Darkness. And that's a lot of warriors. Because there's a lot of warriors.
Okay.
You sound more disgusted than anything. They understood the assignment.
It is the assignment. Yeah. We got to give him a passing grade at least.
Yep.
But maybe just that.
Yeah, I think so. C-. I feel like Benjamin is capable of more. I've never met the guy. But I feel like you're capable of more, Benjamin. Okay. I believe in you. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And Leviticus says 4-0-1 is what I meant. My fingers and brain, more than usual, did not communicate properly. That happens to the best of us, buddy.
Sure
Okay.
does.
Benjamin Sava from England is... Okay, whoops. I forgot to read out that it is Soulblight Gravelords, and the name of the list is the Amaranthian Accord. I don't know what the hell that means. They did understand the assignment, though.
Yeah. I know nothing about Soulblight lore. This could be better than I realize.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know a little bit.
Wow.
Actually, so I was watching Warhammer Weekly and a little while ago, and they were talking about like just cool characters, and then Kato Zeshiar came up, and then people were in the chat were saying like his book is basically like a noir detective vampire novel, and I was like, okay, well I'm buying that right now.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, so I picked it up from Indigo, pretty cheap
Nice.
actually. Yeah.
Nice.
So, okay, should I search up the Amaranthian Accord?
Pat says Amaranthian Accord seems familiar.
Oh, it's like something to do with guitars? Oh, I guess it's like maybe it's a song name.
It's a Dragon Age reference.
Oh, is it?
Pat. Oh. Are there some dragons in there? Vamp drags?
There is none. Man. Okay, I'm sorry, but with the gathered evidence before me, I have to put it in the lower bin. I feel like you put too much thought into this, and then there's like, if it had a dragon in it, I would like, okay, you know what I mean? Or if it had some kind of other, is there like some kind of, I don't know, like band reference that I'm not getting here?
Keith says the ancient grain accord? Question mark.
Oh yeah, I guess.
All right, we're spending too much time on this.
Way
There's
too
a
much
chance
time
that
on
we're
this.
just reading tea leaves that mean nothing.
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to put it in the lower bin. I'm sorry, Benjamin. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Explain it to me. Yeah. What do you think? Lower bin? Mid bin?
I'm with you, boss.
Okay.
Lower bin.
Okay. Benji Ascalade. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. From France.
There's no way you are.
He's absolutely true. Yeah.
Not a chance.
Don't look to me for French pronunciation. Night Haunt. And the list name is NH Atlanta. Didn't understand the assignment. Night Haunt Atlanta. So moving right along. You can do Benji. You can do better, Benji. Okay, Boggy. This person's name, okay, is Boggy B. So they've already got an insanely awesome name.
Boggy B. I like this person already.
They are from Serbia, and we know what the Serbians are capable of.
They're bringing it.
They're bringing it. And he's playing Skaven. So if this isn't the best list name, I'm going to cry. Okay?
Oh my goodness.
Here goes nothing. Boggy. The list name is Thankwell. And then it's got Master_Mulder. Didn't understand the assignment. Boggy, you need to talk to Andre, man. You need to talk to your buddy Andre. Or maybe they've got some kind of weird rivalry and Andre's just never going to tell him about the secrets of naming lists. That is... Didn't understand the assignment. I'll cry later. I'm going to keep it together for the show, though.
That is rough.
Brent Evans from Scotland playing Caradron Overlords. There's a little hope on the horizon, right? Scottish KO player? Every time I let my heart, get some hope in it. I open my heart, and what happens? It's named Worlds. I mean, it says Caradron Overlords and then / Endrin Rear's Guild Expeditionary Force. I think that's probably like the sub-allegiance maybe or something.
Yeah, that's a faction, sub-faction thing.
Yeah, didn't understand the assignment. Man, Scottish KO player. You just hope for more, Okay, Cameron Tatarin from Canada, Fire Slayers. Okay. Fire Slayers, it's sky and sun means thighs and guns. This is kind of godlike. Because, if you've ever seen the thighs on a Fire Slayer, right?
Or the guns. Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is a hard one. This is definitely upper bin for me.
Me too.
Yeah.
At least upper bin. I think we've got such a build-up now that I think we should, rate things on a really hard bell curve here and, maybe give it an upper bin and save the 5-0 of our hearts for something that's undeniable. But that's much more in the realm of what we're looking for.
That is that's pretty close to perfect. I wouldn't say it's not quite an Amber Herd or a Storm, a Fart Vast Nocturnal. But it is damn close. Honestly,
it's close.
Sky and sun means thighs and guns. I'm actually going to say for me, it's a 5-0 in my heart. Just the word thighs in there is going to get you a little something from me, but it was a Fire Slayer and it all comes together. It matches the list with the Flame Strike pole axes and stuff like that. Like
I think it's a 4-1 tie in my heart.
401, 4-0-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
Oh,
found
yeah.
that true 5
Okay,
yet.
fine. Okay, I'll put it with Andre. We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ludovicus says the same thing.
He did. He said 4-0-1. That's fair. Wow, we've got like a news, like our
We have a
system
new
is expanding.
subcategory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like
It's more
right in
convoluted.
between.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I reserve the right to give it a 5-0 though if we don't see anything better. But we still have Carson's list. And I haven't seen it. I don't know what it is.
I'm excited.
Actually, it's pretty soon. So who is that? That was Cameron, right? That was Cameron. Oh yeah, it's 2 more. Okay. So the next is Carlos Espinosa from Mexico, and it doesn't say his army. His army. Oh yeah, it didn't understand the assignment. There's no list name, but it's Slaves to Darkness. So, okay. Carson Whitlock from Canada, Slaves to Darkness, and the list name is the Magnificent Bastards. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. He got me in the feels. That's a low blow. That's a low blow. So for those that don't know, or maybe don't know, our computer broke down. Our streaming computer broke down. And we did like a crowdfunding thing. And everyone came through us in such a huge way that all those people that funded it, we have the Magnificent Bastards on the starting screen of all those amazing people. And so he shot me in the feels. Ludivicus is 5-0, damn it. But it's you, Carson, right? Like it's you. You came up with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
guilty as charged.
Yeah, so I feel like it has to like the grading, like we gave Kenrick that grade despite it being Kenrick. You know what I mean? Like there's an extra step when it's one of us to overcome, right?
Totally.
Like, I'm going to have to say upper bin. Although like Ludivicus is right. I think like from anyone else, it would be Asri says Carson loses a win for not playing ogres. There's that too. I'm sorry, Carson. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. We got to be extra tough graders.
I'm so sorry about that.
We have to be extra tough. Okay. I did put it into the 4-0-1 category though. So we can come back to it if necessary. Okay. Casper Torres Carlsmose. There's no way that's right either. Denmark, Stormcast Eternals. And it's Angels, Dragons, and Guys That Go Pew Pew. It's cute.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't think it's lower bin.
I don't think it's lower bin.
Yeah. I don't think it's upper bin either, though. It's not, right?
I'm with you on that.
Like right in the middle of the can, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mid can.
Fun attitude.
Fun attitude. Great attitude. It's definitely someone I would love to play against. You know? Yeah. Okay. Chai Zola from United States. Disciples of Zeech. I'm super worried I'm going to skip over someone, by the way, but there's no way of highlighting these things and keeping a bookmark. So Chai's list name is Disciples of Zeech, and it's just called Birds with a bunch of S's.
Did understand the assignments. Got to give points where points are owed.
Yep.
But that's a lower bin for me.
Yeah, I think it's a lower bin for me too. Yeah. Lord of Change in there and some Skyfires. And a Zangor Shaman and some Zangors. But like, give us a little more than that. You know what I mean?
If it was just a Lord of Change or just 3 birds and nothing else, and they played like 200 points below, I'd be like, at least mid bin. But yeah.
Like what if he'd called it like Flock of Seagulls? you know?
Much, yeah,
Right?
much more fun.
Like just off the top of my head there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But did understand the assignment, so
Yeah,
yeah.
credit there. Credit
Yep.
there.
Okay. Chris Kennedy, United States, Cruel Boys. And the list name is Cruel Boys. Didn't understand the assignment. Moving right along. Okay, Chris Lamoy. Chris had a good list name last time. I don't remember what it was. He's
But
playing
did understand
Nighthawk.
the assignment.
God dang it, or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
I was going to
because
say,
he
I don't
just-
remember the Lemoyes playing the game very much last
That's
time. But
fair. But come on. I thought Carson was going to have a talk with them or something. So disappointed. Okay, Christopher Carlsmose, Denmark. Did we do that already? Maybe not. Ossiarch Bone Reapers. And, okay, here we go. Ossiarch Bone Reapers, and it's Bone Dad and the Boys. Like a name. And obviously it has Catacross in there.
the
Bone Dad and the Boys.
Bone Dad.
Bone Dad and the Boys spelled with a Z. Or a Z for our American friends south of the border.
That's an upper mid for me.
Upper mid.
It's the low, crusty part of the upper mid.
I'm gonna, because we are being tough. We've said this a few times now. Yeah, I think upper mid is right. But if we have to pick, then I'm just gonna have to put it in the middle.
Okay.
You know, because we've got like some pretty classic and very good names. You know, totally should have been Burbs. Yes, see, that's another one.
Burbs would have been
the last
rad.
one. That would have been awesome. Yeah, totally.
Do you
agree.
mind if I try flipping over to my computer here
Do
again?
it. It looks like it's stabled out a bit. So
Yeah, I haven't lost power in several minutes, so
nice.
I'm just gonna try to.
Maybe charge your phone while.
That's a very good idea. Okay, here we go.
Probably do that too. I'm gonna do that too. I mean, I can't host from my phone, but I'm gonna need this thing if I do lose power. Sorry, everyone. It just made a ding when I plugged it in. Okay, so you're back in the meat dimension. All is well with the world. I'm getting a bunch of notifications for plugging it in. I'm sorry, everyone. Okay. Where do we leave off? Christopher, Carlsmore, and then Christopher Gropp now. United States, slaves to darkness, and it is Dark Oath Marauders are the same points per wound as Chaos Warriors.
I do like a paragraph.
I do like a nonsensical like statement, you know, with
I love a long title.
it's very that was super silly. Oh man. I need help from the chat on this one. Dark Oath Marauders are the same points per wound as Chaos Warriors.
And I think that's a bad thing because the Marauders aren't that good right now. They're amazing models, but people keep complaining about how they die really easily. And I think Warriors are quite chunky.
Yeah. They've got like a better save. So, yeah, I guess the idea is why wouldn't you just take? I don't know about the mobility options and stuff, but I think so. But they don't have. They don't
Neither
have
of those
any.
things are in his list.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I think mid-bin from that.
I like the idea of going to a Warhammer event and having a complaint about points in your title, in your list name. But,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a mid. I think that's right.
It's mid. Yeah, I think it's mid because especially because Slaves of Darkness are doing pretty good right now, so we don't really want to hear about your complaints. You know what I mean? It's like one of those. Yeah.
It's like Crimea River. Yeah.
Crimea River, exactly. See this violin right here?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just sassing you, by the way, Mr. Gropp, I think. I'm like losing these. It's hard to keep track of what I've gone through and what I haven't. I think Christopher Hernandez is next up from the United States, Stormcast Eternals, and much fun in one little package. He's got Krondys and a bunch of Paladors and Raptors.
So the list, the old list.
Yeah.
So much fun in one little package.
Yeah. But what's the small package? Like, Cronus is freaking huge.
Yep, that's a lower bin.
That's a lower bin,
it.
right? Yeah, I
You
broke the
it with
code.
logic
Okay.
right there.
Okay. I'm
Doesn't hold
sorry.
water at all.
I'm sorry, Christopher. Yeah, you're holding a sieve, not a bowl. Okay. Cody Saltz from the United States playing Skaven. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna have to read this real tough. Ratgat. It's short. It's to the point.
It rhymes.
It rhymes.
It's kind of fun.
It's fun. I'm gonna go.
Ratgat.
I'm gonna say mid bin though.
Mhm.
I don't think it quite reaches the upper bin. It's cute. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's quirky. But yeah, it's his package. That's true. Oh, got it. Ooh,
Ooh, Sigma Scotty.
a different kind of Ratgat, if you will. F for the effort. Damn. Yeah, I mean, Pat also plays, Skaven. So if it was Pat's, it could be Pat's Ratgats or something like that.
Now we've got something.
Now we're cooking with a little gas, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
feel free to use that, by the way, Pat. No charge. Yeah, I think mid bin, solid mid bin. Yeah, right in the zone. Colt Hegout, United States, Gloomspite Gets.
Come on, Colt.
Okay. Actually, I guess you have it now too, right?
There's a little delay. I still see Ratgat on my
Oh,
side.
fair
here.
enough. Do you want me to send you the link to the Best Coast pairings?
I don't have that
Oh, fair enough.
membership, so I
Okay.
don't think I can see the cool lists
No worries. No worries.
because I'm flying through the air on my airplane. Otherwise,
That's true.
I would.
That's true.
'Cause I subscribe to Best Coast
Obviously,
pairings,
you.
so everybody knows about Carson.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Okay. So it's Gits 5 Kragnos Squigs. I'm not sure they understood the assignment.
No, I don't think
Right?
so.
Okay. Cool. Because I think the 5 is like where they want it in their app.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
You can only take one Kragnos.
Exactly. That's where it started to fall apart for me. Damien Avon, France, Ossiarch Bone Reapers. And it is Damien Avon. Yeah, it's basically his name. So we're going to go with didn't understand the assignment. Daniel Pitt, United States. Blades of Corn. Murder Host. Didn't understand the assignment. And, okay. Danny Elvestad. Here, 1 second. Can you hold down the fort for 2 seconds? I heard a really
Absolutely.
loud thump, and I just want to make sure everyone's okay.
You bet.
I'll be right back.
All right. Well, here we are, chat. Just you and me and my meat drink. I hope everyone's having a lovely evening and not losing power constantly like I was earlier. It's very unsettling. It's hard to drink drinks with a mustache. I'm not a good vamper here. Well, the IPA is quite delicious.
Sorry about that.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, the wind threw someone's door shut and just slammed the bejeebers out of it. So it sounded like someone fell down the stairs or something. So
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway, the dog sometimes falls down the stairs, or not falls down the stairs, but sometimes he slides down the stairs. Scares the crap out of him. So anyway, okay, where were we?
Oh, Mr. Knox has joined us in the chat and says, "Be warned, I changed my name for Worlds."
Oh, baby. I can't wait. We were talking about your list name. It was actually the top one with Kenrick, who's in the chat right now. You two are the two best so far. So if you did change it, I hope it's going to be I feel like it can't beat Amber Heard, but we'll see.
Don't.
Yep. Don't count him out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we do Daniel Pitts?
I think we were on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Murder Host. Yeah. And then
Host, we did OCR.
so Disciples of Zeech, I guess. Danny Elvestad.
Yes.
Oh, Skyfires didn't understand the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Dario Groman. Ossiarch Bone Reapers. AAA Death Rider Catacross. Didn't understand the assignment. I like how it's he knows about the like
alphabetical naming,
getting it to the thing. You can also use numbers to get it higher or symbols to get it even higher than that. So, yeah. Okay. We're on to page 2 out of 4, I think. So my voice is starting to go already. I'm going to do my best here. Okay. No double dipping. That's fair. Good for you, man. Okay. David Clam, United States Slaves to Darkness. And the list name is Do You Believe in Miracles? They understood the assignment.
Yeah. But didn't wow me.
No.
I think it's a mid-bin.
I think so too. Do you believe in miracles? Yeah, let's go with mid-bin.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice to see someone who understood the assignment, though. I feel like dwelling on it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Dean Bills, United States Seraphon. WCW Seraphon, didn't understand the assignment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Cortman, Cities of Sigmar from Canada. We built We build these cities on Callus and Toll. God dang it.
Now that.
Oh, geez. Wait. It's not Callus and Toll. It says on Callus on Toll. Is that a spelling mistake?
Rock and roll. Oh, it's got to be a spelling mistake. We build these cities on Callus on Toll.
Yeah.
Unless it's not a reference to we built this city on rock and roll.
I think that's
But it's got to be, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But it is rock and roll, like it just like it is Callus and Toll.
No, I was ready to give this a 5-0.
I was gonna give this an upper bin for sure.
We built this city. I think it'd just be fun because you could just sing that the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Callus and Toll.
Callus and Toll.
Pat says would have to put 5-0, but spelling is mid. That's pretty.
Yeah. Wow. That's a huge drop down for.
I would say at least upper mid there, Pat. Somebody's English teacher.
Why don't we settle on upper bin?
Yep.
I think it is. It's just all things considered, it's an upper bin. But man, yeah, it's
so close.
It's so close. Yeah. Okay. Very, very good try. DJ Jenkins, United States, Lumineth Realm Lords, Elven Supremacy. Okay. That barely gets a passing grade. Like, they understood the assignment, but like a haughty, like elf speak thing that's like self-aware.
Lower bin.
Yeah, that's like, that is the garbage juice. That isn't even like something else in there. Like,
classic elf move too.
Yeah, classic elf move. Yeah. I'll allow it, as Pat said, but I don't have to like it. Mm-hmm. You know? And he's like coming in at 19, 20 points. Like, who do you think you are?
Wow, that's wild.
You know? Yeah. That's because they think elves are so superior.
They're pretty scary right now.
They are pretty scary, though. Okay, Emilio Lindbergh from Spain. Atlanta City of Death. Okay, if you know about the meta, though, in in Atlanta, with their poison water and everything, but are they
Yeah.
aware of that?
They must have some sense of that, right? With a name like that.
Yeah. Although they are playing Night Haunt. I think
Oh.
I don't know that they actually did understand the assignment, but like they just made a fun list name. It might be one of those.
Okay.
I don't know though. Atlanta City of Death. Like if they're aware of that, then I almost feel like it's upper bin for sure. You know? I mean, like I forget how many people got poisoned last year. So maybe they are
It
aware.
was a lot of them, and I feel like it made a lot of different news and like pods, and people talked
Right?
about it. So
Internationally.
I think it's got to be upper bin, bro.
Okay, let's go with
Yeah.
upper bin.
Hi, Sean. Thanks for tuning in here. I see Mr. Blake in the chat.
Thanks for joining us, Sean.
Sorry,
Painter
cutting you off
extraordinaire.
there.
No worries. Nope. I was just going to say, Emilio, I hope you do. Yeah. I hope you are aware.
You better mean it. Or we're
Yeah, you
coming
better
for
mean it. Exactly. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well said. Fabian Barbus from France, Disciples of Zeech, is just Zeech, WCW. Oh, Fabian. Fabian. Federico Azzali. I'm sorry, Pat. I'm sure I butchered that. From Italy, Disciples of Zeech, and Zeech Atlanta. Come on, guys. Come on. What is with the international crowd? They could do better. Foncito Quintala from Spain, Seraphon. Just Seraphon. Okay. I'm going to take a sip of water because we've got Frederick Bigris Buragano from Canada and playing Flesh Eater Courts. So if they don't bring it, I'm going to cry. I expect more. Okay. Flesh Eater Courts. Battle Formation, Lord of the Manor. I don't think they understood the assignment. Right?
Battle formation, Lord of the Manor. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a
Oddly
crappy
specific.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It feels like I'm not sure. They are doing you a kindness, Rob. They knew you wanted to get through all the lists. That's fair. Yeah, my throat is already hurting a little bit. Nope, you didn't butcher it. It was as spelled. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Pat. Were they one of the comrades in suffering alongside Carpson last time? If so, upper bin. Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking too. I don't know. Unclear? Like outcome unclear? I don't know. What do we call that when we're not sure if they understood the assignment?
Lateral bin.
Lateral bin? What if we call it like, okay, buddy.
Recycling bin.
How about just like, oh, recycling bin. Ooh. Recycling bin. Perfect. The raccoons will go through that sometimes. The old trash pandas. Yep. Fair enough. Recycling bin. You have been recycled. Frederick Schmidt, also known as Fred Schmidt, Disciples of Titsnitch. And I always wanted to play horror spam. Written as a sentence with no capitals other than the I. And no punctuation.
Also, like docking some points for playing horror spam.
Yeah, I think so. A
bad person.
Yeah, a bad person. Well, and I think they're not even like, are they bad? Are they still obnoxious?
I believe they're. I mean, Mr. Matt Beasley himself was saying they're not fun for anyone to play.
Oh wow!
Either against or play
Okay.
with. And that's a Zinch player saying that.
Damn.
Yeah, and I believe he wrote a strongly worded letter to GW with that as the subject title. Like these aren't fun for anyone.
Wow. So
but
lower bid.
I know Frederick is a really cool guy, but he's a bad guy. We've just found out. Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's true.
Bad guy.
Yep. Sometimes you live long enough to find out that you're the bad guy. And today was that day for Fred. Okay. Where's Fred Schmidt? There we go. Now we've got Garrett Kennedy from United States and Ossiarch Bone Reapers. Okay. Boning from a distance. And there's 2 Mortek Crawlers in there.
That's an upper bin at least for me then.
I think that's an upper bin for me too.
That honestly might be a 5-0.
Wow. Boning from a distance. I wish Braden was in the chat, because then we could kind of know. I'd like to get I'd like to phone a friend, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to go with the chat. I need a ruling from the chat. I think it's definitely an upper bin. Stark says 10 out of 10.
There you go.
5-0 in my heart. That's Stark
go.
again. That's Stark again. Okay. We need at least one more person.
And Stark has been a tough judge so far. So
he has. That's true.
That's
true. That's a good point.
I might have to bump up my personal opinion of the thighs and guns.
Yeah,
fireless name as
I actually
well. If
think
this is a 5-0, I think thighs and guns should be 5-0 as well. But I think they're maybe both 5-0s.
I think that's true.
That? Let's negotiate 2 5-0s.
Perfect. Okay. So
right.
We'll keep that then. So Andre Bunyak, you have been upgraded. Oh no, that's Cape Simulator. I'm sorry. Cameron Tatarin, you've been upgraded to 5-0 in our hearts. And then the other one is Carson's Magnificent Bastards. So Garrett, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Whoops, I didn't mean to remove it. We're back. Okay. So, where are we? There we go. We're up to Geir Videld from Norway. And with a little help from a friend. And it is Stormcast Eternals. Oh, it has Gavriel Sureheart in it. I guess that's who the friend is. Lord Arcanum on Toralon.
Sick. Okay, those are both crazy cool choices. But why is Gavriel Sureheart the friend? I guess because he gives you 3d6 drop the lowest charge?
I think so. That was my guess.
Well, with a little help from... that's... I would have loved it if it was like, I make charges with a little help from my friend.
Oh, yeah. A little more. So, I can't decide between lower or mid.
Oh, it's a mid. It's a mid.
It's an up.
You understood the assignment. It's not great, but it's a mid. It's a pass.
Well, what is a lower bin? Like, just barely, you know what I mean? Passing it?
Yeah, lower bin is they understood the assignment and still didn't do much more.
Fair. That's
how I see it.
Yeah, that's fair. This is cute. This is, I
There's
think I agree.
here.
Okay, mid bin.
There's the beginnings of something.
There is. I still feel like he could do more, but Giuseppe Dargeni, again, my apologies, Pat, from Italy, Daughters of Cain. Just DOK. Giuseppe. Greg Brewer.
An Italian IPA for you, Giuseppe.
No. Yeah. Dicks out for Giuseppe, Pour one out for Giuseppe, Greg Brewer from United States. Gloom Spike gets. What is lower bin indeed? I love you, Keith. This guy doesn't get the assignment, so we're just going to move right along. Okay. I just did Greg Brewer. I'm just going to check because I did it. Okay. Greg, I just did. Hazel Moon from England. Bone Splitters.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Very cool.
But then the list is IDK. And the list name is Ina Deepkin Achillean Beastmasters. Hazel Moon?
Didn't understand multiple assignments.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently there's a few issues there. Hazel, no comment. Ian McAlees, United States. Ogre Ma Tribes. OM Leedy Guts. Oh my Leedy Guts? Is that what that means? OM. Shouldn't it be OMG Leedy Guts or something like that? Leady Guts.
Mm,
Letty Guts? Oh, Letty Guts. I'm sorry, because it's...
yeah, spelled the same way.
Yeah.
Leady Letty.
Because there's Iron Guts and there's Lead Belchers in there.
Okay.
Mid-bin.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's Ogre
That's a
Maw
mid.
Tribes is the OM. I didn't get that until right now. Yeah, okay. It might even be a... No, I guess it's mid-bin.
It might be a lower bid.
It might be. It might be.
It might not actually understand the assignment. It might just be like a fun naming thing for themselves, but it kind of accidentally passes into the assignment.
Yeah, that's true. It might be a recycle bin.
Yeah, let's recycle it.
Yeah, well, it's been recycled, and that's not even an insult. It's just like we're not really
We
sure.
just
what's
don't have
going
enough
on here.
information. Yeah,
We need more
yeah.
info. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That was Ian, and now we're on to Jack Cawood. I'm just gonna put that there so I can kind of. Okay, Worlds. Yeah, didn't get it. Okay. Jack Higgs from England, Fire Slayers. V2, didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Brandon, United States. Monster Killers, which is the name of one of the units in there, so probably didn't understand the assignment. Was just naming it after, this list has Monster Killers, so I'm naming it Monster Killers. That's what I think. Which one was that? Did we do Jack? We did. I'm sorry. I got Jacob. Okay. I think it's James Hogsman Sylvaneth. Monster Mash 6 Scythes. Didn't understand the assignment. Yeah. SF. Obligatory Street Fighter reference here. Bellicor. Didn't understand the assignment. Oh my. Okay. James West, save us. Right? Flesh Eater Courts. Dang it. Flesh Eater Courts is the name. I always expect more of my Flesh Eater Courts friends and family. Didn't understand the assignment. I'm not even like reading out their names. Like, I'll read out your name if you name your list. Nope. It's gotten to that point. I got to save my voice. Nope. Atlanta. Jeremy Lamoy. Okay. It's something. I don't know if it's anything, but it's something. Jeremy Lamoy, Ossiarch Bone Reapers, and it's GWWOBR. Oh, it's Games Workshop World Grand World Championship of Warhammer OB. Okay. Lamoy.
Those Lamoy boys, they keep dropping that ball.
Lamoy
Great
boy.
players, but just can't name a list.
They can't to save their lives. Okay. Okay, so Jeremy was it Jeremy I don't know how to pronounce it. Lefebvre. There it is. Because there's a whole bunch of consonants in there. I'm sorry,
I know.
Jeremy.
A legendary player. Won LVO last year, I think.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Super good player. An all-around good guy. He just named it Twins. I'm assuming it's because it has the twins in it. So, didn't get it?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Asri says, James West probably didn't understand the assignment, but his army is gorgeous, so he gets a win. Fair. Okay. And then Jesper Melander, Sweden, Ossiarch Bone Reapers. I don't know why I'm reading these out again. Oh, okay. Fair. Ossiarch Bone Reapers, and then the name of the list is Boom.
Boom. That's a mid for me. I like the confidence.
I do too. I actually really like it. It honestly,
like a cool oasis in the middle of a desert of nameless lists. It's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, boom. There it is.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, mid.
I'm in.
For sure.
Mid.
For
Mid
sure.
bin.
Okay. Jiwan Noah Singh. United States, Stormcast Eternals.
Really?
And it's called I Can't Keep Waffling. Pretty solid.
What's the Stormcast list?
Kronspine with Lord of the... It's, Sentinels of the Bleak Citadels. And Ionis, Reclusians, Paladors, Raptors, Knight Arcanum, Judicator with Boltstorm Crossbow.
Cool. Interesting. That's a mid at least for me.
Yeah, I think it's a mid bin. Solid mid bin. Man, this is way harder than I ever thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it always is. Whenever you think this will be easy, it never is.
It's true.
Noah's a true gentleman, though. I must say, my first opponent at my first ever Tacoma Open 2 years ago, and I think went on to win that, or did very, very well. Great player, great person.
Yes, I've heard many good things about him. Asri says Noah was like, I'm just going to name my list after my mood. I think he's right. Yeah, I just can't keep waffling. You know? Yeah. Okay, Joey Tritzenberg. United States, Sylvaneth, just Worlds. Okay. Joey, I could be more disappointed, but I'm not sure how. Kansas Ogres, nope. Sorry, buddy. John Zermati is the last one in here. Okay, here we go. John Zermati, Stormcast Eternals, and the list name is Dragon Chocobos Combo. Now, before you rate it, do you know what a chocobo is?
No, I do not.
A chocobo are these little, like, chickadee bird creatures that you can ride in Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah. The crazy, like, ostrich chicken things.
Yeah, exactly.
Those things are super cool.
Yeah, and cute.
And we got a bunch of... we got 2 units of Paladors with the Javelins, which kind of are chocobos. Yeah, it's a 1-drop.
Yep.
What a nightmare list. Krondus, 2 units of Paladors and 2 units of Raptors.
Yep.
It's either going to work and you're just doomed, or it's going to be over quick.
Asri says this list is terrorism.
Precisely. Well put, actually. Very well put. Stark says, please nerf Stormcast.
Nice. And he also says Chocobo name is top bin. And yeah, this list is cancer. Okay. Yeah, I think upper bin. I think it's like solid upper bin. Yeah.
Self-aware, fun, playing the game, gets the assignment. Well done.
And to be fair, he's going to freaking Worlds. Like, you should be, bringing out all the stops, right?
Yeah. No, I think it sounds like actually a lot of fun to play.
Same. Okay. We are on to page 3. Thankfully. John Anderson, United States Nighthaunt. Nope, didn't get it. Shame on you. Shame on me for reading out these names.
Nighthaunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. We got one. We got a live one. Jonathan Roberts, and it's Stormcast Eternals, and it's turn 3? Question mark? Are we still alive? Question mark? That's cute. I like that.
What's in that list? Just as a fellow Stormcast interested person, not a player, because I'm Carson Whitlock.
Bastion, Griffhounds, Prosecutors, Raptors, two units of reinforced long strikes, I should say. And then Lord Celestin on Star Drake with the Mirror Shield and Praetors.
Ooh, that's pretty wild. All right, well, that's at least mid for me.
Yeah. Turn 3. Are we still alive? I think it's upper mid for me.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
I respect that.
It's like what I will hereafter call the crust.
Yeah.
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 It's not like the topping. It's like the crust. Not quite the top of the bin. Okay.
Crusty.
It's crusty. Yeah. Exactly. Joran Camper. Oh, again, I shouldn't be reading these out ahead of time. Yeah. It's just called Joran. Shame on him and shame on me. Nope. Didn't. All these didn't understand the assignments. Night Haunt. Nope. Oh dear. Okay. This one is called Joda, the person's name is Joda DJ, and they're playing Stormcast, and it's called Crondis Double Paladors, and they're from Spain. So I'm thinking that means double palad. They didn't understand the assignment. I don't know why I went in this long when they clearly didn't understand the assignment.
You're trying so hard to just
I'm
find
so trying. Yeah.
Just a little something in the tea leaves.
Exactly.
But there's nothing.
Okay, Caleb Walters, at least a name I recognize. Super nice guy, Siege player, but Caleb, come on, buddy. It's just called 2 Skyfires? Ostensibly because you have 2 units of Skyfires in here?
Boo.
Yeah.
Asri says, Matthias is going to win. We can stop now, which only excites me.
Ooh.
That's a little something to look forward to.
Someone's peeking ahead, and I don't blame you at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beefy says, hi, peeps. Hi, Beefy.
Okay. Yo, what is up,
Matthias
everyone?
is playing Corn.
That he is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Justin. Sorry. Who did we just do? We did Joda, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, no, we did Caleb. Carl. Okay. I got to stop reading out these names just called Chosen. Come on, Carl. Cuba. Okay. Cuba Kostrubiek. Ina Deepkin. And the list name is Wall Creeper. It seems like a list name, or it seems like a reference that I don't get it. Soul Scryer with reinforced Reavers and another unit of Reavers. Are they just like, he's creeping, like, because they come in from the side, right? So maybe he's like the wall creeper. I don't know. I think this is lower bin.
Lower bin.
Yeah, I want to give it more, but yeah. Like, what if he called it like along those lines, like super creep? I'm super creeping. Yeah, like, right. It's that easy, man.
when you just casually make a better list name off the fly, it's not a good sign.
It's not a good sign. Yeah. Okay. We got another.
Oh, Mr. Butler comes in and says because they go in and out of terrain.
I see. Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
the battle formation, I think it is. Classic Alex.
Oh, okay. Maybe we didn't give this guy enough credit. That was Cuba, was it? From Poland?
I'm sticking with lower bin.
Yeah, I think so too. It needs to be more than that. You know? Okay.
He says it's bin. Yeah.
It's just been.
For those of us who've joined us a little late, like Mr. Beefy Crunch himself, we're all in the bin this evening. So our rating system is lower bin if they understand the assignment, mid bin, upper middle bin, 4-0 and a tie, and then 5-0 are hearts. And then there's also another bin beside the bin. That's the recycling bin, which we throw things in which we're confused by whether or not they understood the assignment.
Exactly. And this one is probably going there. It's Lex DeCrow, Auric War Clans, Cruel Boys, and it's Krolnos Vulcha. Like, I'm mostly just confused.
That's a recycling bin.
Recycling bin. Well said.
Kind of fun, though. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
If we didn't have 100 lists to get through, I would spend more time on it, thinking about what they might have
Totally.
meant.
That is the absolute, right call. Okay. Nope. Didn't understand the assignment. Okay, that was the Hedonites list. And then we've got another Deepkin list. Nope. Didn't get it. Luke. Nope. Didn't get it. Leo Barbie. Okay. So Leo Barbie, he's playing, let's see, Skaven, and it's called Le Total, meaning the total, I guess. Is that a recycling bin? We got to talk about it.
Yes.
right? Maybe some ignorance on our part, not speaking the language, or maybe, I don't know. Okay. Martin. Atlanta final. Nope. Mason Knox. Here we go.
Here we are. Drum
Okay.
roll.
One second. I need a sip of water. I need to recharge on Mars. I've been waiting for this. One of the current reigning champions of list naming, Mason Knox, going to opt out of taking his insanely awesome list name of Amber Heard, and he went with free base or no base.
Free
Free
base or
base?
no base?
Yeah. Is this like some kind of cocaine reference? Like, I don't.
He said it was more sentimental for himself, which is interesting.
Oh.
Wonder if he's still in the chat.
Maybe it has to do with the fact that they're going to get nixed soon.
Mm-hmm.
And he might be switching their bases back to like square base or something. The king is dead. Sorry, Mason, says Lativicus. Another terrorist. Be ashamed, Mason. Be ashamed. Oh, man. It's not lower bin. I think it's mid bin for me.
It's definitely not lower.
It hurts my soul, though, after the Amber Heard. You know? But,
You know what? We have our ups and downs. It's okay.
it's true. That's true. Good point. Good point. Let's not dwell on it. Okay. Sorry. Talking too
FVN
much.
gang for life, though. Gang.
Yeah, exactly. Matthew Davies from Wales playing Sylvaneth. No, it's just Sylvaneth. Lords of the Clan. Okay. Okay. Matt Beasley. Now, we know that Matt understands the assignment.
He plays
And-
the game.
He does play the game. Now, I think. So, do you remember his list name from last time?
I sure do.
Yes. Okay. So I'm
It was
expecting
a nice long run-on sentence. I quite enjoyed.
It was dear, like sir or madam or something like that. So I'm hoping. I'm wondering if it's going to be the
Inside,
same.
Please find this something.
Yes.
Rats. Yeah. I forgot-
Exactly.
It was
You
so
like-
long. I forgot the actual words now, but it was great.
It was great. Okay, he changed it. That surprises me.
Now he's really playing the game.
Now he's really
It actually
playing the
doesn't surprise me because we were having breakfast at Feast of Blades and he was talking about it, so I knew that he was thinking about it.
It is Skaven, of course, and the list name is Cheese It. That's really good.
It's at least upper bin for me.
That's at least upper bin. It actually works on a few different levels. The question is, I think that's a 4-0 and 1 for me. It's like on.
Can you break down the levels for us?
Break down the what?
The levels
Well,
that it works
well,
on?
obviously there's the cheese rat connection, right?
That one we
There's there's the fact that there are rattling guns in here, which he will ostensibly poop out, and then they'll kind of run away, you know, in the opponent's turn. Hence the cheese it, like run away, you know. You know, there's like, or I guess, is that it? I thought there was one more that instantly popped into my head. Oh, that's it. The Verminlord Warpseer has Scurry Away. So he's going to cheese it. He's going to run away as well. So it works with rats. It works with the list, and it works with the character. I think I might have just talked
Asbury
myself into
says
a
it's
5-0.
Futurama reference.
Yes, that's what Bender says as well. When he's saying, like, let's get out of here, you know, he says, cheese it. And Tommy references it a lot in our games with, yeah. Anyway.
I think extra points because, as Pat points out, it's the same list, but Matt has gone out of his way to add a new name, just like Mr. Mason Knox.
An even better name. Yep. Okay, 5-0. I kind of already talked myself into it a 5-0 in my heart, And that's even grading like on the more difficult Skaven curve for me. But no, I think he deserves it. Absolutely.
I agree.
And I think we're all in agreement here, which is nice. You know? Okay.
Except for Keith, who says upper mid for me. But yes.
That's fair. You know, it's not going to hit on the same level for everyone. So, okay, Matt Newen, I believe it's pronounced. United States and Beasts of Chaos. Nope, didn't understand the assignment. Why do I keep letting my heart open up again? Okay, this is weird. Matthew Goldsbro. Goldisbro. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name. I'm so sorry. I'm the Deepkin, and the list name is Send It. Now, was this a typo? Was he voice typing like some kind of command into Google and going, send it? You know? It's like, you want to name your list Send It? You know?
Is it similar to Alex's list where it's just yeeting at you and trying to destroy everything?
Probably.
Is it a form of sending it?
I mean, he's got the aspect of the storm. He's got a bunch of Ishlean Guard, aspect of the sea, and Alopex, which is unusual. More Sargard, some Reavers. I mean, yeah. I guess any Idnith list is that's gonna be probably one of the main themes.
Right.
Right now. Send It. I think I do think that it was like an actual list name, so
Yeah.
lower
I
mid.
think mid.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I think mid.
Send It. Yeah, mid. Okay, fair enough. Mid. I think lower mid. Lower mid. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of juicy lower mid.
Yeah.
Some of the juices of the garbage are kind of pulling it
Exactly.
down a little.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Like the moldy. I'll call it moldy bits. You know.
Alex says it's got a wizard, lame. And
That's
a
true.
Good point. So,
Yeah.
not as brave as Alex when it comes to the list building.
That's true. That's true. Although the Eidolons are pretty cool models, so I get wanting to run 2 of them. Or is this a response to Cheez It? I don't know. That could be. But I think, I think Moldy Bits is where I'll go with that one. Okay. Matthew Kangisar. Why am I reading these names out that are so hard when, okay. Well, at least we have a name. So it's Night Haunt, Deathstalkers, and it's called Man Haunt. MANNHAUNT. Man Haunt. Mon Haunt.
I got to give that a mid.
Yeah, I think so. Mid.
There's some intention there. Maybe lower mid is that just like the last one.
I think it's a
on
Moldy
Send It
Bits.
levels.
Yeah, yeah. I think we'll go with Moldy Bits on that one too. Okay. Matthias. So
Here we
clearly
are.
someone like went ahead in the chat. So from Canada, I've heard of that place. Blades of Corn. And the list name is I hate Zeech with a passion, so I thought I'd play Corn, comma. But I'm also a hypocrite, so I took a wizard? Question mark. 4 drops. And then we got a bunch of, bloodthirsters and different things like that. And then a Regiment of Renown with Brand's Oathbound. Yeah. Brand's Oathbound. I don't even know what that's from. Is that Slaves of Darkness?
It's a Regiment of Renown, yeah, and it's got a wizard in it, and it's got a lady on a horse. It's popping up in lists a lot. It's pretty cool.
Is it Slaves of Darkness though? Like,
yeah, they look
okay.
like the what are they called? The new slaves units that came out in that box.
Oathbound or Dark
Yeah.
Oath? Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Matthias with his Corn Wizard lists boo, says Keith. It's true. It is on brand. And I do like the very long sentence of a...
I love a long title. I do. I also have noticed Alex has said Manfred in Night Haunt. So Keith has suggested that that last Kangi list we were looking at, it's actually Manhunt is just Manfred and Night Haunt together.
Oh.
And probably isn't a list name.
It probably isn't. That's true.
So throw that in the recycling bin.
It has gone into the recycling bin. I think you're absolutely right. It's possible that it's right in the recycling bin. That's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So back to Matty Boy, Mr.
Back to
Matthias.
Matthias.
I think it's a 4-0-1 in
I
my
think so.
heart, but I'm also super biased because I love Matthias. But yeah.
But we also have to grade our friends and such
Yes.
a little more strictly, which
So
we did with you.
3-0-2.
3-0-2. Oof.
Which is probably how Matthias is going to perform at this tournament.
Ooh.
He's nervous.
Spicy.
He's nervous. I saw him.
I mean, he's taking corn. Yeah, I don't blame him. I'm going to say he's in the crust, you know? I want to say upper bin, though. You know what? No, I'm going to say upper bin.
The people are speaking.
What are they saying?
Says Matthias gets bin juice from me
Whoa.
until that traitor takes Skaven to the championships again.
You know
Stark
what?
Agrees.
Ledivicus is absolutely right. He got second overall at the sort of first proper world championships of Warhammer with Skaven, and his own, one of his closest friends, Matt Beasley, is taking Skaven. So it's just like, what happened to you? Right? Yeah.
Mid, lower mid, moldy bits.
Yeah, moldy bits and a little juice sprinkled in there too. You need to do better. Yeah. And Stark says wizards should be illegal in Khorne. Banned.
Yeah, what didn't they do something in third that made them potentially not be able to cast?
Yeah.
That was very cool. I feel like they should at least bring that back.
I agree. And Alex says we should fail to acknowledge his existence until he plays Skaven. I think he's right. We should shun Matthias until he plays Skaven.
Pretty hard take from Mr. Butler, but also right as usual.
Exactly. He's tough but fair. Okay.
But tough.
But very tough. Okay. We have an actual list name. Mackenzie Ewing, and it's Sylvaneth, and it's called Menagerie of Dragonflies, spelled with the less common possessive form.
Okay.
Grammatical error aside, what? Menagerie of
Dragonflies.
I kind of like names that are they don't always have to be try hard funny. I think sometimes it's just nice to have a nice, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Which is surprising because Carson, last time I said that, you didn't agree with me. You said no, they should be funny every time. But you're getting softer,
You know me, Rob. I'm inconsistent.
That's
say
true.
Things that I don't mean.
Yeah.
And right now I mean what I say.
That's true. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit nicer because you're flying in the sky with a whole apartment suite.
I got
around
that
you.
altitude, lightheadedness.
Yeah.
I've had a few IPAs.
Mm-hmm. Mile High Club or something. And
you know what? You can have my car.
Yeah. Nice. I'll hold you to that. Yeah, I appreciate
You should.
that.
You really should.
Yeah. I mean, if Kenrick is man enough to abide by the promises that you made, I feel like, I should at least be able to, get you to stick with the promises that you make.
That seems only fair.
Right? Okay. I'm going to go with mid-bin on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's different. They got the assignment. I think it's a solid mid-bin too.
Cool. Excellent. That was Mackenzie. And then, Michael Roche, Ossiarch, and it's called OBR Big K Poppin'. This is just the kind of nonsensical list name that I love, to be honest.
It feels like a poop cast to me. It's pretty solid.
Right?
It's strong. It's sharp. Big K poppin'. Catacross is a nightmare. I'm still reeling from my game against him in Feast of Blades.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that's an upper bin for me. It'd be popping.
I think upper bin, absolutely. Like almost. That's almost like a. I think you know what? I think that's a 4-0-1 in my heart. You know.
Yeah.
It's reaching it. Keith says, I'm disappointed in Carbson's camera tonight. Not enough Elder Scrolls references. Must be the altitude. It's true. Yeah. I mean, not everyone can do a good Skyrim. Oh, hi there. But, you know, I digress and digest. Big K Poppin', yeah, for me it's a 4-0-1, but it's a solid upper bin for most people, I think. Sounds like. What did we do? Nope. Didn't understand the assignment. Knight's Night Haunt. And then, oh wait, do I already do that one? Oh, okay. I thought I'd already done this. Michael Toons is also playing Ossiarch, and okay, I'm going to try and nail the pronunciation on here and the intonation and everything else because I think I know what they're going for. But it's called It's Nagashi.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Right?
Yeah. But it's not great.
It's not great.
But it's
right?
pretty good.
It's pretty good. I'm going to go with it's like the crust. It's upper crust, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Upper mid.
Upper mid. Yeah. Yeah.
Less mold and juice. Not straight down the middle. It's a little upper mid. It's fun.
Upper mid. Yeah. It's fun. It doesn't smell too bad, you know?
I'm into it.
Okay.
I'm into it.
I don't know. This is probably going to go in the recycling bin. Maybe I shouldn't even bring it up, but it's Mike Martin's list name, and it is Lumineth Realm Lords, and it's called Realm Lords for Worlds. Now that I'm reading it, I'm realizing it doesn't actually rhyme, and it's definitely didn't understand the assignment.
I was going to ask.
Yeah.
I was like, what's your reading on this here?
Yeah. I didn't think that through ahead of time.
Yeah.
So moving right along.
Mm-hmm.
Mike McAbee. Again, I shouldn't be okay. This is, oh God. Okay, it's Mike McAbee, Night Haunt, Deathstalkers. And I'll tell you ahead of time, there's like 5 or 6 units of Hex Wraiths in here. Okay?
Ooh.
And the list name is just Horsey.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too. It's just dumb enough that it's like right in the zone for me, you know?
Yeah. That's upper mid at least.
I know. And
Horsey.
the likelihood that they put almost no thought into this at all is extremely high.
Almost certain.
It's kind of like one of those interpretive art paintings.
Yes.
You know, that children, like that parents will get their children to do, and then they'll enter it into an actual art contest, and then it wins somehow.
Yes.
You know? And then like the frou-frou art people are like, no, we knew it was done by a child, but that's why it's so beautiful. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where
it's the muse kind of channeling through.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It falls back into like a sort of like pseudo perfection. Okay. So
5-0.
not quite.
4-0-1.
It's not like a Rembrandt painted by a child. Yeah,
Yeah. Horsey.
I'm gonna say upper bin.
Horsies.
Yeah, it's not even horsies, exactly.
I don't like that even more. To be honest.
I do too. I absolutely do too. No, I couldn't agree more.
Okay, upper bin. I'm with you. I'm
Upper bin.
convinced. Upper bin.
I think that's the safest thing.
Pretty rad though.
Okay, so Keith says mid bin unless the child named the list, in which case upper bin. God dang.
Yeah, maybe a child did name it.
And Ludivika says it's mingling up there with chip bags and cheeseburger wrappers. Ooh, that's high praise. especially the cheeseburger wrappers bit.
Yes.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, I think we're pretty much all on the same page here, though.
Yes.
And Mike Mercutio. Mercutio. Okay, I'm not sure if this is a spelling error. Mike Mercutio, Night Haunt, and it's called Spooky Skos, like SGHOSTS. It's not Spooky Ghosts, but Spooky Skos. That was hard to say. I'm not sure I even did it right, but Spooky Skos. Okay, they understood the assignment. We know that much.
Yeah, they're in the bin. They're in the right
bin. I think it's lower bin though.
Okay.
Yep, I'm with you.
Right?
I could be convinced. Yes.
Now, if there's some kind of hidden meaning here, Mercutio, Mike, let us know. But maybe it's just two. Maybe the second S is silent, or it's an inject. Now we're kind of
Now we're reaching.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was reaching. But I appreciate the reach. I kind of just another didn't understand the assignment. I like it when people kind of reach. It's like it shows they're trying.
Kind of the whole fun of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Nicholas Guillermo from the Philippines, Cities of Sigmar. Okay, it's called Nicholas. Okay, sorry, it's called Nico's List, and then hyphen C tier of Sigmar. That's kind of cute. Like,
C tier of Sigmar is super fun.
yeah, I think. Oh, speaking of fun. Okay. C tier. Like, I'm actually going to just take out the Nico's List thing in there. I think that was just him wanting to probably make sure. I think he did understand the assignment. Like, I think C tier of Sigmar is the name.
I think C tier of Sigmar isn't even C tier.
Ooh. That was...
I think it's pretty clever.
Oh, okay. So you think it's better than C tier?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I agree. I was like, whoa, those shots fired,
That isn't even C tier. I may have mumbled there.
No worries. Yeah. Yeah.
I think a solid mid.
Yeah, I think solid
Strong mid.
Yeah, I think maybe even C tier of Sigmar. It's self-deprecating, and I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's in the crust.
Okay.
Upper mid.
Upper mid.
Upper mid, yeah.
Crusty
Also,
upper mid.
Also, bonus points. This guy is from the Philippines, so like
That's sick.
somehow,
That's awesome.
yeah, somehow he knew the assignment. Yeah. So, kudos. Nicholas Walters from the United States. Isn't this Caleb's brother? I think it is.
Name rings a bell for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Okay. Okay. So he's playing Slaves to Darkness, and I'm probably reaching because he's only got one unit of warriors in here. But the name of the list is Warriors.
Warriors.
What do we think?
Come out to play.
Come out to play. I mean, is this on purpose? No,
You got
it's not.
one unit. Oh.
I don't think it is, because if you knew what you were doing, if it's named after, I mean, it might be.
No.
Like, if it was Warriors, like with like
Yeah.
some what do you call it, ellipses or the tilde sign or
Caps,
whatever.
Lowercase.
Yeah.
Some kind of elongation.
Exactly. Then it would be probably 5-0 in my heart, to be honest, especially if it had like multiple units of some kind of warrior in there.
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not that.
No, I think it's recycle bin because we're not totally sure, or is it just didn't understand?
I think it's recycling.
Okay, I'm happy to put it in there. It's probably in like with the packaging You know what I mean? The plastic packaging and that kind of stuff.
We should just get Carson to just walk up to him and ask him how to say his list name.
So,
I'm stealing this from Ludovicus. If he says it
Ha-
like that, then it's upper mid.
oh, I see. I see. So are you going to ask him at World Championships of Warhammer, Carson?
Oh yeah, of course. Yes, I will. I will.
You were
be.
just
I'll
like,
film him.
you're pretending to be Ludovicus who wrote the comment, right?
Yes, I was in
That-
character. I was kind of
that makes sense.
associating there for a second.
That I understood.
I was talking about myself in the third person, as I so often do. You know
That's
me,
true.
Rob.
He does that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's known for a few things, and that's definitely one of them.
it's pretty
Ogres and talking about themselves in the third person. I think that's pretty much it, actually. Oh, and the mustache. How can I
Yeah.
forget the mustache?
I can't forget the mustache.
It's right there. It's right
It's
there in
right
front of me. Okay. Yeah, I think Carson, if you would be so kind as to ask him how to pronounce it, that would be great.
I will.
Excellent. That's a Carson promise. Nope. Didn't understand. I'm glad I'm not reading things out that are superfluous. Nope. Ollie. Nope. Not even a name. Like nothing. Just ... Owen Jackson. Okay. We have a name. Owen Jackson, Beasts of Chaos, and it's called Heaven Sent, but spelled Cent instead of like sent from heaven. Heaven Sent, like 1 penny, R.I.P. And it's Beast, it's Beastman.
Heaven sent R.I.P.
Yeah. The RIP is, I assume, to reference the fact that the army's getting nixed.
Legends. Yeah.
Yeah. And then is this
it.
I do too. I'm not sure if it's a spelling error or not, because I don't get like the scent thing. Like, is he self-deprecating on what beastmen are? Like, I'm not heaven sent. I'm a heaven sent.
Yeah, it's kind of fun wordplay. I think it is.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I think it's on
deprecation.
purpose. Yeah, right?
It's got to be. It's got to be.
Okay. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Alex Butler says Heaven Centaurians. Or Centaurs, pardon me. Were there centaurs in
There's centaurs? Is that what
That's
centaurs
a
are?
cent.
That's it. Alex cracked the code.
Genius.
I didn't even
Genius.
think to look at the list name. I didn't take it that far. I'm so
Centaurs,
used to a million
yeah.
bestigors, Heaven Sent, R.I.P. Okay.
Before
Okay.
we move to the next one, I gotta say upper mid. Heaven sent.
Upper mid for sure. With that code cracker,
Yeah, that one was too smart for us.
I'm going to say upper
If
mid.
Kenrick was here, he probably would have got it.
Yeah, that's true. King of list names. Absolute champion of list names. I'm going to say upper bin because
Yeah, me
it
too.
was like, it was too good for us. It was
Yeah.
almost,
Right over.
yeah. Even now getting it though, it's still not a 5-0, but my compliments to Mr. Jackson. Yeah. Okay. Fi Ali Nguyen, I hope is somewhat in the realm of his. Oh, actually, I forgot to. No, yeah, Felix Atlanta WCW, didn't understand the assignment. Okay, let's see. Nope, didn't get it. Sylvaneth, and now we're on to Randall. Nope.
Do we know Asri's name, by the way? I don't want to dox, but they said,
Oh.
when you get to me, I failed the assignment, but I put a picture up in the hobby showcase Discord.
Okay. So, okay. I don't know because they're behind. Wait, which one are you? Are you? Oh, I can't say. Can I?
Yeah, I don't know what to, but Asri, I guess we could just go to the hobby showcase Discord.
Oh, that was you. Okay. Well, I've been skipping over the ones
Oh,
because like
next to
my
that.
throat is done, Alex, because I'm just reading them all out because Carson can't see them because he's flying in the sky right now, as you can clearly tell.
Yeah,
He's
we've
flying
been
in the meat
skipping
dimension.
over a lot of
'Cause
ones without names.
If I read them all out, it's brutal. My throat's already pretty sore.
There's like 100 and something lists.
Asri, we forgive you. We appreciate you being with us. So, but next time, hopefully you'll do better. Okay? Can I get a promise that you'll do better next time? Feel free to message us if you need any
Get
help.
out of that recycling bin and into
Yeah.
the garbage bin
Yeah, get into the garbage. Wait, that sounded bad.
with the rest of us.
With the rest of us. Okay, Ricky Fisher,
Uh-oh.
and it's Trogherd, and it's called Between a Rock Gut and a Hard Play.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love it. It's so freaking Ricky somehow too.
It is.
That's a 5-0 for me. I like the pun. I like the wordplay. I think that's perfect. Nailed the
Between a rock
assignment.
gut and a hard play.
Hard play.
Oh man.
He also likes to bring a bunch of rock guts and then complain about how he can't win.
That's
So it just really
hilarious.
suits him. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give it 4-0-1 because Ricky is a friend. I love Ricky, and I have to be a little bit tougher, right? I'm going with the integrity. Ledivicus says 4-0-1. Good job, Ricky. I'm right. Yeah, that's where I landed too. Matthew says
5-0 easy.
he does. He does. We don't have to agree on it all, Kenrick. I mean, Carson. Sorry.
We got a good.
Just like he was here.
We got a good split.
Yeah.
And I think that's a sign of a great list name, no matter what.
I totally agree. You and I and the chat are all split. Clearly a very good name, though. Okay. And then I'm going to just go through it. Okay. I'm kind of scared about reading this out, but Rigolet, Tybalt, Auric War Clans, and it's called TT Atlanta by Baby. I don't get it. I don't understand, but I felt compelled to read it out.
It's kind of fun. It's definitely
fun.
recycling. We're putting in the recycling bin. Matthew says if that's not a 5-0, I don't know what is, referring to Ricky. Can you remind us of our 5-0s currently?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's kind of where I ended up 4-0-1. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up Ricky's again. Ricky's is Between a Rock Gut and a Hard Play, right?
Solid.
Then we've got Matt Beasley, Cheese It, right?
Solid.
It's very good. And then we've got Carson, Magnificent Bastards. I believe I gave that a 4-0-1 on the tough
I
grade.
can't, rate myself. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that would be illegal in 48 states.
but I agree with 4-1.
Right? And then I'm going to save that one for last. And then Garrett Kennedy is Boning from a Distance with the double Mortet Crawler.
Yep.
And
really good
then
one.
a very good one. And then Andre Bunyak, who's only grown on me, Cape Simulator. You know? Just
Very
that
good.
LRL. It's very dry, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he's from Serbia.
The one that's growing on me is the Fire Slayers one.
The Fire Slayers one is the best one of the night. I don't see how anyone could argue it. Sky and sun means thighs and guns. God dang it. It's getting better the more I say it.
Yeah, it might be a 6.
I think
Might
it's
be
like a 6-0. Yeah, 6-0 in our heart. I think it's so far it's the list champion for sure. Right?
Yeah.
So with all of that in mind, Between a Rock Gut and a Hard Play, I think it's a solid 4-0-1. I think it's like, I mean, there's nothing wrong
You've
with
convinced
that.
me.
Okay.
You've convinced me. I'm
Okay.
downgrading
Okay.
it. Mhm.
I think
Ricky.
that that's, and also, you know, he's our friend. Like, so we have to be more strict with our friends. We don't want to be, get accused of nepotism or something. Right.
Yeah. But we did give Beasley a 5-0 because he's Skaven.
Did we do that?
And somebody loves Skaven.
I thought I gave it a 4-0-1. I don't even remember now.
Oh, you're right. Maybe it was a 4. Okay.
I think it was a 4-0-1.
We got to make sure that Ricky and Matt are on
Well,
the same.
they are on the same page.
Yeah.
I will officially say now, after reviewing the other 5-0s and the 6-0, that officially I'm giving it a 4-0-1. So, yeah. Okay. Where am I? I did Brigolette. I don't think I did Romaine here.
We built this city on callous and toll.
That one was so close.
It was so close. Romaine Ziar. Blades of Corn. It's called Mr. Za. I'm not sure. I think it's Recycling Bin. Because
Yeah.
I'm really not sure. Okay.
Yep.
Ronan. Atlanta. Nope. Didn't get it. Okay. No problem. Rania. At sign my hyphen Lanta. God damn it.
Atlanta, baby.
At my Lanta. Sounds like some kind of like, I don't know, like, what do you call it? Like acid reflux medicine. My Lanta, or I don't know. I can see it in a jingle. I think it's got to go in the recycling bin.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ryan. Okay. Ryan Newman has got Fire Slayers, and they're called Riggs Raiders.
In the shadow of the thighs and guns, it's hard.
It's so hard. Yeah. It feels sort of low bin almost, but it's cute.
I think if we give Dragonflies mid bin, we got to give this mid bin too, because it's
Yeah.
just not trying to do that.
That's
sort of
true.
thing,
That's
know?
true.
It's not
Yeah,
bad at all.
that's true. It's fun. It's a
Yeah.
fun list name. I agree. You nailed it. Okay, Scott. Okay, Scott Dielman, Seraphon. He has Callus and Toll, and he's called it Tactics and Toll.
Tactics and toll.
Tactics
and
Toll.
Looking for a little
bit
bit of
tactics
and
toll. I hope we weren't horribly out of sync, but I kind of
We
hope
were.
we
We
were.
were.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Good.
Put it on my
me
mind.
that makes me feel a little better.
I gotta give that a mid, but I like Callus and Toll. And I like the wordplay, and I like that they're jumping out in front of it. They're like, look, I took Callus and Toll, and it's in the name. So no
That's true.
surprise.
They are jumping out in front of it. That's true. It would have been better if it was something, like a little bit more, like he's got a troglodon. couldn't it have been like a trog and toll? Troglodon and toll? Like
Yeah. Just a little bit more.
a
Would've been
little
nice.
bit more. It would have
You're
been
giving
nice.
it lower mid.
I'm giving it moldy bits. Yeah. It's a moldy bits for me. Riggs Recycling Bin Raiders says Pat. That's pretty good. I like that.
That's actually fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Okay. Rania. I don't think wait, where was the one? I'm just totally losing the plot here. Was that Scott? I think that was Scott. So I'm going to go with Spiros. Nope. Oh, here we go. Okay. Spiros K. The name is, so it's Slaves to Darkness, and it's called Black Mamba. Isn't Black Mamba a band?
Almost certainly.
Right? Yeah, that's true. Isn't everything a band?
I'm gonna say low mid for me.
Low mid? Yeah, I think that's fair.
I just don't have enough context to really understand the intention, but
That's
maybe
the
I'm
issue.
missing
Maybe it's
Yeah.
better than we know, but yeah. Sorry, Spiros.
Yeah.
Oh, Stark. We're at Stark's list name.
Ooh.
From the United States, Stormcast Eternals.
Stark Fister.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. It's Stormcast. It's Karandis. And the list name is My Dragon is Too Thick, spelled with 2 C's. My dragon is too thick to toileport.
Yep.
Like
The new teleport that looks like a toilet.
it looks like a toilet. It works on so many levels.
My dragon is too thick to toileport. I'm so biased. I love Stark.
I love Stark too, and but even grading on a very strict curve against him, toileport, just that alone,
So
it's
good.
a 5-0.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
5 for me.
I think it's a 5-0.
Glad you said it first.
Okay. And as we've seen, I am more strict on my friends.
Yeah. A fair
Even-
and ruthless judge.
Even on your list name, Carson, Yeah.
Yes. I'll never forgive you for that.
I know, but
But you can still have my car.
nice. Excellent. It's a deal. Okay. So Tad, Botten, Gloomspike Gets, Squigalanch, and the list name is I heard like it's a herd of goats or whatever. I heard you like squigs. That's pretty clever.
I like
it's not
that.
it's not like I heard
No, it's a
It's
squig herd.
squig herd. I heard you like squigs. That works on a couple different levels. It's also possible that was like a spelling mistake that they just.
No way. There's no way.
I agree. No, I agree because it is so many squig herd too.
Too self-aware.
I think it is too self-aware. So I'm going to go with upper bin.
Yep,
Solid
that's
upper bin.
for me too.
Right? Okay.
For sure.
Keith says upper. I think, yeah. Okay. We're doing the Lord's work over here,
We really
Rating these
are.
list names, yeah. So there's only,
People.
I think so. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. We're in the home stretch.
Easy. 6 of these are going to be not even trying.
Probably. So Tom Guan, who I believe last time did not. Oh no, wait, sorry. It's Thomas first. Thomas Burgett. Okay. Night Haunt. It's called Dead Men of Dun Harrow.
Nice.
Yeah. It's one of those thematic, fun or sort of, Probably-
Type lists.
narrative type lists. Yeah. I'm going to
Got
say
alliteration in there.
it's got alliteration. I'm going to say mid bin. Just solid.
I agree.
Like all the other ones that we've given, like the Dragonfly Menagerie and etc. Okay. Tom Guan. Okay. It's Ida Deepkin. And it's just called LOL. What a maniac.
Kind of like LOL.
I kind of do too. Does
Oh
he understand the assignment? I think so.
Like,
It
I'm
kind-
gonna text you. Look, you're like,
Yeah.
does he understand?
Does he get it?
Does he
It kind of
understand?
broke my brain, to be honest. I'm not really sure.
I think he's doing his own assignment altogether.
I think he's got he's doing his own
I think he's
thing.
on his own assignment, but that doesn't mean he didn't also nail it.
Yeah.
Finally, at least. LOL.
I feel like he's messing with me. I'm going to say mid-bin.
Stark says, wait, WTF, Guan is taking Ideneth? Maybe that's the
Oh.
lull. Maybe that's the lull of it. No
I
one
guess.
saw that coming.
And
He
he's
was
taking the
playing-
storm.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go mid too. I'm with you.
Yeah.
support
Yeah.
it. Even
Okay.
maybe upper mid. But you know what?
It might
wasn't
be.
a ton of effort in it, but it's pretty
No.
fun.
It definitely was not a ton
Lol.
of effort. It might have been no effort, and we just don't know.
What's going
Okay,
on with my
I'm
head?
sorry. Yeah,
Is that Is that hair? What is that line? Anyway.
It's like Homer Simpson hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My head's trying to regrow hair.
Tran. I'm so sorry, Tran. I'm not going to try your name because I'm only going to insult you. From Vietnam, which is super awesome. It's Stormcast Temporary. I think
That's not an assignment.
Yeah, I think that's a didn't understand the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put him in the recycling bin because he's from Vietnam. So
Awesome.
there's a lot of like unknowns in this thing. So, another person from Vietnam, Viet. I'm just gonna go with Viet, Sylvaneth, and God dang it. Oh no. Oh my God. Okay. Sylvaneth, and it's called Trees Nuts. There's no way that's not a 5-0 in our hearts, right?
That's so good.
That's so freaking good.
Trees nuts.
Trees Nuts. I mean, I feel like
Topical.
that is
Always
just
saying
so
it
topical.
2 years ago.
Exactly.
Oh, I love it.
Honestly, this is a 6-0 in my heart.
Ooh.
This is a 6-0. He's from Vietnam. And
Yeah,
he
you're right.
understood the
You're
assignment. And
100%
like
right.
honestly, the only thing that even holds a candle to this is the sky and sun means thighs and guns, right?
Yep. No, you're right.
Trees
And
nuts.
the people have spoken with you, and it seems to be a crowd favorite as well.
Yeah. A plus D's nuts joke. Yeah,
It's
that's
sharp.
great.
It's to the point. It's
It's-
precise.
exactly.
It
and-
just teleported in out of nowhere.
And it overcame the language barrier, which is
Yeah.
insane. Like I could never, like I couldn't do that in Korean. I couldn't make
No.
a funny, jokey list name in Korean.
That's great.
That's
Trees nuts?
incredible. Trees nuts. Okay, that is amazing. Vietnam.
Makes me want to play Sylvaneth.
It makes you want to. Yeah. Walter Brock, Ossiarch Bone Reapers. Okay. I don't think I get it. Ossiarch Bone Reapers. Kelthu freaking Zod. So it sounds like the Superman.
That was what I was going to ask. Is that
Yeah.
a Superman reference?
It has to be because Zod is from Superman, and it also sounds like, like Superman's parents' names and stuff like that.
Kal-El, Kelthu.
Yeah, Cal. Yeah. Kelthu freaking Zod. Kelthu freaking Zod. I don't get it. Like, I get that it's some kind of Superman reference, and that's
But
about
I
it.
trust it. I'm going to give it
I
a
trust
mid.
it. Yes, exactly. That's perfectly. That was the exact right thing to say. Yeah. Okay. Mid. Oh, Warcraft reference says Steve.
World of
Kel'Thuzad.
Warcraft Lich servant.
Oh, you're totally right. Kel'Thuzad.
That makes a lot more sense.
It does. Yeah. Oh wow.
See that
and
trust
it's
that trust was
Ossiarch Bone
earned.
Reapers, right?
Mhm.
And that's the what do you call it? The Death Faction thing.
Zod.
Yeah,
Okay.
World of Warcraft Lich. Thank you. I couldn't come up with Lich. Thank you, Pat.
Interesting.
Very good. Okay. I'm gonna give it crust.
Upper mid. I'm
Yeah,
gonna stick with mid. It's mid. The trust was earned, but
that's true. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It was like one of those things where it came together, and then I was like, "Oh man, that's actually much better than I realized."
Yeah.
But it's still
still mid.
it is actually mid. Yeah.
It's no
okay.
toilet port.
No, definitely not.
It's no
But
trees
kudos.
nuts. Yeah. But it's still
Exactly.
good. Still fun. And thanks for actually putting in a name, for getting the assignment.
Yeah, for getting it, especially, yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
William Karahag, Sweden, Skaven. Nope. Just a 0 to get to the top of your app. Xavier. Nope, didn't get it. This whole thing's going to end with a whimper. Zachary Shin is the last one.
Here we go, Zachary. This is got to carry that weight.
It's all on you, man. United States, Skaven. It's just a rat emoji.
That's kind of rad.
It's kind of rad and rat at the same time.
Kind of rad.
Oh, man. You know what? I think they got the assignment.
I think so too.
This emoji thing is kind of blowing my mind. I, for some reason, assumed emojis didn't. I know that you can do them in the app, but I didn't think that they would work on BCP for some reason.
Yeah, we learned that. I think it was the same person who did it this time with Nighthaunt. I can't come up with it. One of the twins. Anyway. Whew. Oh man, I'm gonna have to give it like moldy bits.
Okay.
You know, like
Yeah. All right. I accept
Yeah.
the moldy bits. I'll meet you
Yeah.
at the moldy bits.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Keith says F for effort. Skaven bias. I actually did degrade. I actually graded him down. Like Carson here started talking me into a mid bin with the just like, oh, it's so cool. It's just like an emoji. You know what I mean? But then I was like, you know what? No, Skaven. I don't have a Skaven bias. I expect more from Skaven players. I really do. I expect a little more from Skaven players. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I clearly expect more from the FEC guys. I'm like, oh, it's an FEC list. You know what I mean? Like if ever there was a time to do like a really funny list name, it's when you're playing FEC. Like there's so much material there. So I expect more, and I think they all failed me, to be honest. I don't think any of them
did.
Yeah. I don't think any of them got the assignment. Keith says it's that stuff you clean off the bottom of the bin. Ooh. Are you talking about bin crust? Are you talking about trash crust, Keith? It sounds like you're talking about crust. Or sorry. Yeah. The low, like the bottom bits. What do you call that? Scrapings?
Ooh. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a visceral word.
That's I don't think it's that bad. I think it's moldy bits. I'm degrading it down to moldy bits from mid bin. You know, I thought the emoji was kind of cute and fun, but yeah, moldy bits. Final word. But Rob, didn't the FEC players think they named their list, but it was a dilution? God dang it! See, Keith, I could
Classic
tell would name a very good list. You know, he gets the
Looking like
assignment.
this.
Yeah.
Says Stark gets number 2 in his portal potty, and number 1 goes to Trees Nuts, at least for me.
Damn. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, we will go in. So we do need to pick a first, second, and third. Okay. So the three that we have to pick from are My Dragon is Too Thick to Toilet Port, Trees Nuts, and Sky and Sun means thighs and guns. Okay. I have made up my mind. Would you like me to say it first, or would you like to say go up from like third, second, first?
Okay, let's start with our thirds.
Start with our thirds. Okay. Would you like to go first, or should I?
Why don't you?
Okay. I have to say, even though I love it, it is My Dragon is Too Thick to Toilet Port.
I'm with you.
Very good. Very, very good name. In fact, I'm going to say, I think this is also a 6-0 and wait. This is still a 6-0 in my heart, but it's third place. It's a bronze.
Yep.
What about you?
I agree. As much as I am a big fan of Stark, and I love the creativity of Toilet Port, and I'm going to be
It's so
using that a
awesome.
lot,
Yeah.
in my games going forward. I mean, in Kenrick's games, I'm going to see Kenrick
Yeah.
do that a lot.
That's true. That's true. We'll have to remind him. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's in the chat. He's watching.
He is
And
watching. Don't forget.
I like it a
Kenrick.
lot. I think these are
Yeah.
all 6-0s. I think these
Top three are incredible.
I think they all.
And
Yeah.
so that moves us to number 2, which
But
I
also,
will go first.
but
Oh,
also,
okay.
I do think we need to point out that because he's a friend, we are being extra tough on him as well.
Yes.
So
yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
saying
there's
that would change it. I'm just saying we do have to be. There's an extra level of
I think there's a
anti-bias.
world where any of these three are number 1. To be honest, I think it's
Totally
kind of a
agree.
perfect tie.
Yeah, totally agree.
Number 2 for me is Sky and Sun, thighs and buns, because it's just growing on me like a good vintage. It's just getting better and better with time.
Yeah.
It's thematic, it's creative, it rhymes, it's funny. What else can you ask for in a list?
That's so true.
I'm assuming you're agreeing with me.
I honestly, I didn't know. I actually, no, I did know. Oh, did I? Yes. 1 second. Sky and Sun means thighs and guns. I love the word thigh. Like thigh goddess, like Alariel. Like anytime they talk about thighs, it just makes me laugh, and I don't know why. Or is it trees nuts? Okay. I'm gonna agree. I agree. In the end, I agree. It is a hair difference. It's a hair's difference, but I'm gonna agree. Sky and Sun means thighs and guns is number 2.
Mm-hmm.
But like on another day of the week, it could easily be.
This is
number
6-0s in our heart, all 3.
Yeah, they're all 6 and O's. Yeah.
Which leaves us for number 1.
Yeah. Number 1, trees nuts.
Incredible.
In freaking credible. Yeah. It has a Spirited Dirthu in it. Awakened Wildwoods, Belthanos, Alariel, like Lady of Vines. There's so many trees in here. Tree Revenants. Yeah. Like this works on every level.
It sure does.
Yeah. I agree with Sasquatch. I go to the gym a lot and I'm over thighs and guns. Yeah, that's fair. So it sounds like it sounds like the chat like Stark's porta potty.
As they
reference
should.
It's great.
As the number 2. And that's fair. We have to be more strict, right? As a friend. Yeah. I have a lot of Skaven energy? I hope so.
I just love how you're like, I did make up my mind. Wait, no, did I? Yes.
They started kind of crouching. And
I didn't even remember that. Yeah, that makes sense.
20 seconds ago.
I was nibbling on some cheese earlier too, and you guys didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad that we settled on. Like, it's crazy how serious I'm taking this, though, right? But it's important. It's important work.
Important stuff here. The Lord's work.
It is the Lord's work. And you know what? This is the first ever grand championship of list naming. Hopefully we're doing this again next year with Carson.
I'll be there.
Excellent. That's a Carson promise.
Mm-hmm. Even if I gotta use Wi-Fi on the plane and pay $80 for it.
Good.
And
It's
have
about
power
time.
outage blackouts in the middle of it.
That's true. Yeah.
You're actually hurtling towards the earth without any control over the jet for a couple of minutes.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing the lights
Nice.
came back on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Viet, if you ever see this, or if anyone meets Viet at World Championships, let him know. I'm going to send him 20. Whoops. Kraken dice. There's my phone. You win the grand prize that I didn't know that we were playing for. 20 Kraken dice, and I will send them to Vietnam. So, or wherever you are.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Because, like, it's just the gift that keeps giving. I feel like we need to finally start to recognize, like the most important thing about Warhammer Age of Sigmar is what are you naming your list?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't know. Here, real quick. I know we normally finish at 9:30, but I'm hoping. Oops. Warhammer 2024. I'm gonna see if I can find our good buddy Ryan's list name. He's actually one of my oldest friends in Warhammer, and he's also in the WCW, but he's playing in 40K. He's the #1 World Eaters player in Canada.
Nice.
Yeah. Best Coast pairings. I'm just trying to Google it. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
Keith
2024?
says Harbson can let Viet know. I'm assuming at WCW, so I will.
What's that? Oh, let Viet know? Yeah, if you run into Viet, please tell him, Carbson. I'm trusting that you'll do that for us.
Will do.
Yeah.
Consider
Okay.
it done.
Okay. So I've never told Ryan about this whole assignment. Okay. But he is
Ryan
a super
just
good
knows.
friend. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Ryan. Damn it, Ryan. Okay. So it's World Eaters, and it's just called RB2K. I don't even know what that means. Ryan.
Well, it sounds like you need to be sending your buddy a little message.
Yep. I'm going to send it to him right after this. Because it's not like it's even RP. If it was RP, because he just got the Red Path, which is a YouTube channel for World Eaters, specifically picked him up, and they sent him down there. They sponsored him to go to
Nice.
to WCW. He really deserves it too. He's had some ups and downs. Anyway, okay, everyone, thank you so much to everyone for hanging out. I gotta leave. We gotta go out on Trees Nuts. Trees Nuts. Thank you so much to everyone for it was his initials. I didn't even. Keith just pointed out it's his initials. Ryan Bell, RB. Yeah. I was like, it's not even Red Path. What is he doing? Anyway, I'm so sorry. Thank you to everyone for hanging out. We had some technical difficulties that obviously had nothing to do with our own normal hijinks and shenanigans. Thank you, as usual, to my co-host Carson for hanging out with me. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.
Yeah,
My pleasure.
absolutely. Hope you keep all your promises, including giving me your car.
Consider it yours.
Excellent. And yeah, I hope everyone had fun, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.